was like, SSX tricky. I haven't heard that in
thumbnail?
ages.
It's just like a
boobs.
topless.
Yeah, it's
got tits.
She's got the tiniest hands ever with the largest boobs in the world.
There.
Damn,
Her hands, it makes
if you cover the nips, you're allowed.
This barely covers the nip. Her tiny little hands.
It's also.
I mean, it's not like she has a huge areola.
No, her hands are tiny. That's what I'm saying.
But they're not like
tiny
postage
hands.
Stamp sized.
Tiny hands.
They're tiny hands.
Is Hanging with Little Jay coming out on YouTube?
It should be out today.
Yep.
It's today.
Yep. They are tiny. Well, maybe just
if
next
it's
to the
not
boobs,
out,
it's not out yet.
It's because I don't know what happened. No, we had to re-export it because there was a subtitle issue. Then there was like an extra.
Oh, there it is. It just came out. It just came out.
You're welcome.
You bothered to fix that? I thought that was intentional.
Well, when it said something twice, right?
It was game. It was one of those where the subtitle
Did it
wrapped
get
around and
re-exported for that?
I didn't notice it.
Someone called. I saw one comment.
Yes, the internet noticed, but of course they did.
You didn't notice it.
Idiot. Yeah.
I can't read.
Someone said we should have given Jeremy a controller, let him do a let's play from the wall.
We talked about it.
That would have been pretty funny.
We were gonna stream from the wall. We were gonna put a mouse.
Yeah, because that was on Wednesday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's what we're all talking about the upcoming
make sure your shit's good.
Yeah,
my
she's like,
and we spoil the fucking Heroes and Halfwits thing in there.
It's not really spoil. I mean, it's already out.
My favorite thing was
anybody who's gonna watch it.
Jeremy had his hand up on the wall, and I threw a ball, and he just caught it, and he like caught it without reacting at all. And it was like the funniest thing.
Oh yeah. It looked like we did it in reverse or something.
Yeah.
It did a ring right to it.
The first one I did it, you guys weren't filming it, and then I did it.
Gavin missed it. He's actually a pretty good cameraman. I can't. Let's see. Everybody gets one.
What? Just standing there, Jeremy?
Yeah.
Just standing?
Just standing.
Oh, look at us. All
just a couple of
relatively the same
guys.
It looks weird.
Does it seem? It seems odd that I'd be this.
I'm just gonna step in the forward.
That looks odd. That looks odd. This actually looks okay.
Like, I could be fooled into making you think I'm a normal-sized person.
I'm just really slouching.
You could. We can't.
It looks like you're sitting on a high chair. Because right here is kind of bent. I don't know.
Dude, what happened to my legs?
I don't know. Wait, careful.
You're looking for the Heelys or over there?
Yeah, it's right there.
I'll try them on.
Oh, yeah,
Jack's gonna heal up. Last call.
He needs to heal up
Maybe
before
for
he needs to
Jack.
heal up.
To the post show. I'll be honest. I felt like it was a little visual heavy this week.
It was a bit. We're driving.
All the more reason to be here visually.
2 minutes into the episode.
Fucking sponsor already.
10 minutes
Jesus.
of Heelys.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, I'm not gonna say
Not a
watching
sponsor,
this
first
for some
member.
reason whether I lived or died on the Heelys. Yeah, go watch it in the video.
Live or die.
Oh man.
Live by the Heelys.
Oh, it's nonsense.
Die by the
nonsense.
Heelys.
Maybe just go with one.
I think I thought about it. I thought about going with one Heely and one shoe.
No, actually, I think that's bad. That's probably worse.
I mean, it's all bad.
It's probably the
It
book
is
probably
all
says
a
not to
mistake.
do that.
I think I'll do.
It's
I'm
in
gonna
the
We
do
don't have it
warnings.
anymore. Michael threw it away.
what?
The instructions. We don't know if it's
they're
okay
gone.
to put one on or not.
Yeah, I threw them away. They're in the garbage right there if you want to sift through
Trevor,
it.
no.
I think I'm gonna do.
Go for it.
I'll do the YouTube ad read in the Heelys.
In the Heelys?
Yeah, and I'll just be like.
You gotta keep
Skating
it
in and out of
balanced.
frame.
I mean, not
Only
skating.
speak
I've
when
yet
you're
to
in
skate
frame, though.
Listen,
so
I
far,
believe in you.
But I'll hold on to this
This is
table.
your skating.
Yeah, and I'll
All right,
just
it
go
says
like
find your
that a lot.
balance.
Oh my god. Yeah.
It's
Fuck that.
It's
not
like
good.
you'll find
Wow.
immediately it's torture on your legs.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
right here.
It's leg day for
legs
you,
are gonna
Jack.
shatter.
Yeah.
Your
Dude,
shins are
well,
gonna
the problem
snap
is-
in
the
half.
problem is-
Also, you're
too.
constantly having to like scissor your legs together.
Yeah, the problem is
Yeah.
too. I'm also
Scissor me, Jack.
I'm duck-footed, so my feet naturally go like.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Well, that's good,
Stays
probably
So
for
it's just
you.
like. Whoa.
So his legs want to do the splits, and that'll like give
What's
you a
that
nice
called? Pigeon toed,
crunch
right?
right in the groin.
Oh,
Whoa!
when you're
Jack, I've never seen you move so fast.
Yeah.
So is this toad pigeon?
All right, no.
No, pigeon toed is inward.
Yeah,
like this.
so,
saying.
like
toad-
all the
toad
like all the
pigeon.
young girls that like I'm cutesy, and then they put the toes in that way.
I don't think
Why
it's
would you
so
do
much
that?
cutesy as much.
I don't
like
know.
people
You know who
that
was pigeon
have fucking
toed?
legs.
Fucking
There's
Tommy
no way. It's
Pickles.
like they're
I'm just
sitting
gonna
there and they're like
hurt
bending their
myself.
knees.
You're backing out.
There's absolutely people that walk like this.
They're not. Yeah, they're not
good.
a comfortable feeling.
How far can you go?
How far can
What
you go?
legs?
In the Heely?
With my legs like
No,
this?
Yeah. Can you go like backwards?
Can you fully invert?
And then
Oh
walk?
shit! I mean, maybe one of them.
Are we turning inwards or outward?
Also, none of the
None of our
cameras are at our
feet. There we go.
Hang on. Ow. I'm walking here.
Almost fell backwards.
Welcome to the last call. The most sophisticated production and Rooster Teeth.
I'm not gonna do it either.
God, it hurts.
Ow, my groin.
Oh, Jeremy, you got it like fully backwards.
He's
Oh my
inverted.
God, look at Jeremy. Look at his leg. Look at it. Oh my God.
Oh, see.
Whew.
The other one.
Use the
Flexibility,
Michael.
Jack's just having fun.
Yeah.
There you go. So
You gotta be flexible, Michael.
You're like Steamboat Willie right there.
this way.
That was like,
Well, you got gym flex.
I got the gym flexibility.
Yeah. I mean, where you gotta like twist your legs
Dude,
around.
I've been doing
backwards.
stretches in the gym again. I'm like, I still kind of have it.
Brian's actually getting good at this. Well,
Yeah,
I
Ryan's
mean,
the
you know,
youngest.
practice makes perfect.
He's the youngest achievement hunter. He clicks with Heelys.
Dude.
yes, he is the youngest achievement.
Yeah,
You
clearly.
were talking about, you were saying like that the Heelys are murder on like the
Your
front.
shins, yeah.
Your
Shins.
Dude, when I broke my leg in high school,
That was probably murder on your leg.
well, yeah, but I had to, so I was going to physical therapy after it, and they noticed that like, and it's still the case, I can only lift my foot so high. Like, see my right foot,
Oh,
like,
like this?
curls,
Like-
my right foot curls all the
like
way
this?
up. My left foot only goes about halfway.
Here,
You
I'll-
can see it in that shot.
Oh, okay.
So that was happening, and they're like, all right, well, we'll just do some physical therapy. It'll be fine again. We're like, all right. So they would, like, tie a weight to my foot. It was like, you know, just a machine, like, and they'd tie it to my foot, and I would just curl my foot back.
toe curls.
And after, like, a couple weeks of me doing this exercise, every time I went to physical therapy, they're like, it's not getting better. It doesn't look any better at all. They're like, I guess the nerves are just dead. And I was like, whoa, was this a clue? And I would like curl my legs like this, and this muscle on the front of my shin was like that big. Just from doing this. So like this leg looked normal, and this one had a muscle out to here. It was just like from
Meanwhile,
just lifting weights with that.
meanwhile in
Jack World.
I found
United
stuff.
Kingdom,
Yeah,
of
Jack
Mexico,
found some more shit.
I think that's Tyler's desk over there. Signed by J.J. Watt.
the Louisville Slugger. That's the real
Baseball
size.
bat
The
signed
Louisville.
by the defensive player for the Houston Texans.
Is that the Louisville Slugger that Carrie Underwood used to smash out both headlights
Yeah,
in the music
I think
video?
so. Or anything Rihanna's done recently.
She using bats? Is it
I think
like
so.
bat heavy?
She's all like she murders people in her music videos.
Yeah.
Have you seen that shit?
No.
It's like
She
her
murders
naked,
people.
covered in blood.
Britney
destroying
Spears
things.
kind of does that too.
I would go to
Sometimes.
that jury.
I want to see her live performance. To see
Or
her kill someone on
I
stage.
think I'm pretty sure she
Oh.
pushed a guy out a window. Or maybe,
Yeah.
maybe that was Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga murdered
her career.
Eric from True Blood.
Yeah,
What's his
I don't
name?
know which would have done
Skarsgård.
Fine.
The not the Skarsgård from the Avengers. The other one.
Stellan Skarsgård versus
Not Stellan. Is that his name? Stellan? The
Stellan
father?
Skarsgård is the father. He's
Yeah.
the one from
okay,
Thor.
then he's from. Well, it's Avengers. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Thor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the professor.
Yeah,
didn't go.
His beautiful, gorgeous-looking Tarzan son.
Yeah. That's his son?
Ryan comes creeping.
Yep.
I mean, it makes
Kind of a
sense.
silhouette.
Skarsgård is a really common
It's
name.
not as huge common name, but still, you'd think like the guy from does not equal.
So he's from True Blood, right?
Eric from
Like,
True Blood. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Anyway, he's in one of the Lady Gaga's music videos. I'm pretty sure she pushes him out a window, kills his ass.
Wow,
But that's just sexy. That's sex and it sells.
So sex.
Yeah.
that is so.
Have you seen
You
the-
know, sell Sunny
now.
D
Have you seen the
sells.
photo of Tim League from the Alamo? Tim League is the owner of the Alamo
Yeah.
Draft, the CEO of Alamo.
He's in all the commercials,
Yeah, yeah.
like
all
for
of it.
Alamo, like when you go to Alamo.
When he's like,
"Hey, I'm Tim
I
Lee."
recommend this.
Yeah.
He
Watch
took a
this.
photo in a freezer with the younger Skarsgård, and he didn't have a shirt on, and he was pinching his nipples. It's like
The
Skarsgård. I don't know if anyone in
Skarsgård?
broadcast can find that.
Skarsgård?
Search Tim League and Stellan's or Skarsgård. I'm not
Which
sure.
one
And
is
nipples.
pinching the nipples?
Tim is. Tim has no shirt. Like it's Stellan's or like whatever Andrew, whatever the fuck his name is. He's like this, really.
I think it's
good-
Alexander. That's what it is.
Alexander.
Alexander
yeah.
Skarsgård.
But he's like this really like buff, good-looking
blondie.
dude. And Tim League is like he's a dad. And he doesn't give a shit.
He's not in terrible shape, but
No,
he's
he's
in
not,
not
but-
Hollywood shape.
Yeah.
Dad
so.
shape.
Yeah. Human shape is
Yeah.
what I like to call it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like what normal people look like. Normal, not obese people look like without their shirts off. Still not great. that's generally how it works.
Like that. Yeah,
As long as you censor their nipples, you're good to go.
Yeah.
Right, the 600-pound person. So what is that show? My 600-pound life.
Yep. It's the TLC show, and it's about
Michael introduced
Get
me to
familiar with it.
it's
yeah.
Anyone remember what TLC stands for?
the learning
Learning
channel.
Tender loving care.
And
The
you learn
Learning
you
Channel.
learn a
Oh.
lot.
I learned a lot about
The
600-pound
Learning
men.
Channel.
It's all focused around this one doctor who, believe it or not, is based in Houston. I believe it's Houston. It's Houston or
Shocking.
Dallas. I believe it's
What's his
Houston.
name? Doctor.
I don't know. It's I believe
Shows.
he's,
Facts.
I believe he's an Indian guy.
No, it's like a one syllable. He has a super long name. And they shorten
He's
it to
super.
one
He's
syllable.
super short too. The doctor's like this big.
Is
He's
it
like,
Dr.
he's
Gunt?
Like, he just comes in and he's like, "You are fat. You are very fat."
Yeah, literally.
But it's like people that are like 600 pounds or close to 600 pounds, like 580. And he performs It's like a gastric
Surgeries.
bypass kind of surgery,
yeah.
but like
Lap bands.
yeah. But like he's first of all when they come in, they got to lose like something, which is usually like 60, 80 pounds, which just sounds like a lot, but for a lot of these people is like the slightest effort ever.
Yeah.
Which is usually like you got to lose weight before I even waste my time because one, you're more likely to die during the surgery because you're so heavy, and two. He's like, this won't fix you. You won't get the surgery and be like, I'm skinny now. He's like, you won't be able to eat a lot at once, but you can eat all day, like in portions, and still gain weight. This will not magically make you lose weight. You need to learn how to eat real food, vegetables, stuff like that, and exercise, which for 99% of these people is get out of bed. Because like a lot of people, they can't at 600 pounds.
There's
it's
like
they literally
What,
can't.
what
they
day
can't move.
though? There's got to be on the spectrum of getting out of bed to not being able to.
Yeah.
What's the first day where you're like,
There's a
this
lot
is it.
of times I watch a show
Can't
and
get out.
I'm like, you think at like 300 pounds, you'd be like, I should really lose some weight,
Yeah.
400 pounds. But it's like, and a lot of these people, they were big like their whole life or growing up. But there is that moment where it's like, these people aren't bedridden from birth.
Right.
It's like, oh, I went to high school, I did this and that, and then I was in my 20s. And like a lot of them I would say are their late 20s, early 30s or the general. Some people are in their 40s.
Right.
But it's like, yeah, I'm 625 pounds now and I can't get out of bed. And
Can't fit through the door.
I can't, yeah, or
There's
it's-
always someone that's enabled.
what's
yeah,
the
yeah,
first
well,
day you
it
don't
almost,
get
get to that
it's
by
almost
yourself.
always their spouse, whether it's a man or a woman. Like their significant other, almost always, every episode will be, they'll sit there and they'll be talking to the camera and they're like, sometimes I think like, am I partly responsible for this? Like, yes,
Like
yes.
they're not getting up to
Yeah.
get
It's like
food.
when you bring
You
in the
wouldn't be eating
fucking
if you
bucket of
weren't-
food and you hand it to them, and like a lot of the people, at least for men, like I've seen a lot of the like if the women are the large people, the men are like, yeah, I like big women, I like it. It's like I liked her at 400 pounds, I like her even more now. Like I've seen episodes where the husband, it's like you are married, this is your husband, you have a daughter or son, whatever, like a child together, and they are actively, basically like having a fit because these people are losing weight. Like there was an episode where, the woman, she got the surgery, she was starting to lose weight, and she was talking about getting a salad, and she's like, oh, I'm gonna have salad for dinner. And the husband was furious, and he's like, I'm not wasting money on salad. You wanna have salad, go out front and eat the grass. I'm gonna buy real food if you want food.
Bam!
And that guy's like 180 pounds, and his wife's like 500. I was like,
Yikes.
fuck you. Fuck you. Like, what a piece of shit. But that's great. That's basically the show.
All right.
A lot of them, they lose a fuck ton of weight. It's an amazing thing to watch a 1 hour program and at the end of it be like, oh my God, you're only 300 pounds? Because I mean, it's the difference of I'm in my bed and I cannot move to I'm walking to the store, I'm going shopping, I'm doing shit, I'm like living with my children now, it's not like, Timmy, get the bedpan, which is like some of these people, like their kids come in and like scrub them and shit. And it's like, come on.
brutal. It's brutal
It's
when someone has to
fucking-
lift a part of the body. and
It's
scrub.
fucking brutal. It's brutal to watch. But I learned a lot.
So
I
life
like
goals is what you're saying.
lift apart and then scrub?
scrub. And they put it back down.
It's wild for people that
What a
decide to get
ride.
up to that point. It's like, yeah.
I told Kat, I'm like, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna achieve that.
I tell my mother that sometimes and she gets mad. Or I'm like,
She knows it
Not
could
doing a
happen.
shot by
especially
yourself,
like
my
with
friend.
me working out, and she's like, "Oh, you look good," and I'm like, "Yeah, next year I'm gonna be on my 600-pound life," and she'll be like, "No, you're
Can I have a
fine."
squirt
I'm on my
of this?
No,
bulking
yeah, go for it.
phase.
She's like, "No, that's not true." Blah blah blah, and I'm like, "No, I'm gonna do it. Like I'm gonna try to do it.
I'm gonna eat
I want to
myself
gain
that
400
way.
pounds," and my mother will just text me like, "Stop it." It's what I do. That's what I do still, to be fair, like about the baby and shit. She'll be like, how's Lindsay? Is she feeling all right? And I'll be like, oh, she's dead. I text her that all the time.
Yeah.
And I get a lot of stop.
You're being
from
such
my
an
mother.
asshole.
Yeah,
Shut the hell up.
Stop it
Yeah,
right
stop.
now. You're just like your brothers.
There it is.
Stop it. Stop.
You're like your brothers. Like,
Yeah, well,
there was some hope, some semblance of hope that you'll be the different
Well, like
one.
my sister-in-law sent me a picture yesterday
we're
of my
streaming.
nephew. That's fine.
We're
Of my
streaming?
nephew.
Legend of Zelda.
Oh, okay.
Well, Matt is, yeah.
Yeah.
She sent me a picture of my nephew inside. It was in the washing machine. He was like in
Oh,
the
God.
wash.
That's
It was
not a good place
There was
for a
one
baby.
shot of him standing in it. He's a year old. And then there was another
No.
shot of it, like him with like the lid almost closed, with, like his head
Yikes.
peeking out. And, like my brother does shit like that all the time. He puts them in the refrigerator and stuff. He put him in a microwave like a month ago. So my sister-in-law sends me the picture, and she was like, you better not do this. You know, with your kid, I'll fly to Texas to kick your butt. And I replied, I go, my kid's going in the trash. It's the first thing I replied. Then not in that conversation, my mother separately texts me, who now has heard about this conversation. And she's like, you better not put your baby in the garbage. And then I replied, I'm gonna put my baby wherever the fuck I want. Like, these are the conversations I have with my family.
I want it it's like the birthday. Literally the first day it's alive, you're like,
I mean, if it's like
in the trash.
if it's a clean trash can,
well, yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
I'll
it's
put it
just
in a
on the
new
side.
bag. All right,
It's only lightly
it's
used.
funny.
You know. That's funny.
little J. Oh, dude, to Minecraft.
Hey,
To Minecraft.
see you guys later.
Oh,
Ooh,
God.
hey, you better finish up
We
those
got
drinks.
right.
All right.
Do we have to go film Minecraft?
No, we're not gonna go film.
No, we're not.
Wow,
Jack,
I almost ate shit over there by the light bulb.
we're not really filming it.
What happened?
The guy running sound, I guess, almost died.
Did you almost fall?
Who's that? Who's that? Mike over there?
He's
I
like,
can't
nah.
see.
He's like, nah.
Oh,
Didn't
yeah.
happen. Didn't happen. All right, I'll take my trash.
You know what I'm gonna be doing in a little bit? People watching? Digging
Oh, dang, I was gonna.
in Minecraft. I'll see you there, and it will be a great time.
Like, hey, you hit your hand on the way out. Trying to grab your phone.
Oh, we forgot
You get more? What do you got?
the bag.
Oh, the bomb.
Take the bomb.
Yeah, make sure you take the explosive.
Jack, can you get the rest of the bomb?
Yikes.
I actually, Jack, I swear to God, I was looking that way and I'm like, who the fuck is moving this camera up? And then I realized it was you.
Hey, I figured out focus, Michael.
This
They
is
must
the
be thrilled.
this is the closest shot I've ever got, Jack.
Like it,
Now they just cut to the.
looks like a-
Oh, that's amazing!
Look at that. Move your arms. Move your arms.
Ah! Ah!
Can it just
Just end it! End it here!
mid-screen?
I'll see you next week, everybody!